This right here is going to represent your source self-connection. This is you. If I now say, "Are you there?" then you will reply, "Yes, I'm right here." And that is you. It's always been you. It's always been you who have gone through your life and had all the experiences you are having. There is no more magic to it. It's you. It's always been you. And this right here is your head, seen from above. And you have always been experiencing this matrix. So I'm going to draw the matrix around you, like this. Like I mentioned, if the logic is not right in the core, in the roots, the matrix you will experience will be mostly just clutter all around your head. It will not be anything that can lead to a very high frequency freedom. You will simply be trapped in the lower frequencies. And any kind of lie will simply be a cloud. What is beyond this circle I have drawn around you is the infinite source truth. The absolute truth of what this matrix is. So you can, of course, if you want to, draw a sun. And you, being source, will also be a sun. And any cloud that comes up in between you and the sun will hinder your infinity, simply. I will come back to that later. But that's pretty much what have happened your entire life. You have been accepting lies into your life and cluttering all the space around you, so you were pretty much trapped in the matrix. What you want to do now is to puzzle together the pieces of truth you have, bit by bit, and see how they all fit together. Intend to puzzle together and comprehend the infinite source truth. And as you puzzle and puzzle, you will get the picture. You will be able to make sense out of it all. And that is the matrix you want to have around you. That is the matrix you want to experience. And if you can develop a strong source self-connection, which pretty much means first and foremost to understand this truth, this picture of the matrix, the truth of the matrix. And you know that you are source, and you know that there is a truth. You will be able to open a straight path that you always can see through. A straight path where the infinity and the source truth is in the infinite end of that path, and it has a full opening to you. You will be able to stay focused and centered at all times, and if you need to have a knowing about something, then you simply will, because you can see through this path if you were to have clouds in a situation. That's why entering the silence is so important, and mastering the silence. Practice being focused and calm and centered, or else you will not be able to have a good source self-connection where you have this almost like a channel of truth. You will simply just give into it and clutter up your game, unless you stay focused and committed to being able to see through any cloud that appear in your experience. So first and foremost, you want the matrix around you to be of truth. You want to comprehend it and understand it for what it is. And go through your every now experience, staying focused and centered, enjoying yourself. Stay happy and recognize if there is any ego, any lies, any limiting beliefs that is appearing and hindering you from fully being empowered and free. And this channel right here is very real. You want to have that focus. You want to have that channel open at all times. And what will happen as you do that is that you expand your source self connection. This line should always be kept open, but it will expand as your source self connection grows. What you ultimately want to do is to expand your source self connection above the matrix to the outside, so you always can see the game for what it is in any given situation. You can look in at the game and see how everything works and what is the highest frequency way of perceiving or dealing with anything.